Hi guys and welcome back. So alright, I have finished this futuristic helicopter which I started in the live stream yesterday, and as you saw from the intro it actually can fly, but the flying is actually really interesting itself as well, because I used really unique technique how to make it fly, because there is no space for a lot of thrusters, so I had to improvise, and I didn't use any mini thrusters like I said in the live stream I'll do and so on, so I just made it fly really interesting. So yeah, here how it looks from the outside. As you can see, I added some details to it. Let me get actually on the lift to show it from the top. Of course you'll see it when I fly it. I just want shot, so it's really simple and basic. Actually I really like it, especially the wings. They are really cool. I actually didn't expect that it will turn out this good, especially with this back tail and so on. And yeah, it doesn't really look like a helicopter, but when I started making this one, I didn't notice that there is no rotor on the top. I was just making, and then in the live stream I noticed that there is no thrusters, but there is no rotor on the top, so there's only these wings, and more or less it's like, now it's more or less like a plane, if that makes sense. So I went with it and made it like this. The only thing which I didn't make to look cool is these legs on which it's standing. As you can see, I used bearings to improvise the wheels or something, but I don't really like that I can't move them in, because it's just too narrow. Because if I delete, I'll show from the bottom. Actually, I can already show from the bottom now. See, there is no space, so let me clear actually this one block. See, there's already thrusters, and it's all good when they are like moved in, but I didn't want to leave holes, so I didn't make them moving in. I might make when I upload the workshop. We'll see. You'll see how it will go. So yeah, these are the wheels. Let me actually show the connection tool, and as you can see there is a lot of things. So let me actually drop it, and how about we go and fly with it. And the doors I'll leave in the description how you can get in and fly as well. The doors is here, this red square, because not usually but very often in my creations I want to hide the switches. Let me actually get in. I want to hide the switches so they doesn't ruin the design, and then someone downloads it and can't figure out how to get in. Like in this giant shark, I made the switch on the side, and when I was watching some videos where my shark was featured, many people didn't figure out how to get in and just go through the mouth or something or whatever, just cut the holes. So yeah, this is how you get in. With number 1 you open and close it. Actually this is a thing. See these lines here, these small pipe pieces, I first made on this side, and then I just duplicated on this side, and the doors is closed. And see, this one part is on the door, the other one is on the helicopter itself. So I just thought, let's leave like that. Actually, this bearing at the bottom, is it for the steering? Let's see where I used. Huh? Oh yeah, it's for the steering, for the suspension glitch. So yeah, number 1, you close and open the door. With number 3, there's actually like a thruster which helps you fly when you're flying. So with the number 3 you actually this is default state. With number 3 you turn on the whole system, so you'll see later what I mean with it. Because right now if I'll take off and move, well, I can actually explain right now. So if you turn off and say you go into flying mode, there's no thrusters at the bottom, because when you go like in flying mode, like in this horizontal state, you need some upward thrust as well. So I hide it. Make sure zoom in. Can zoom in. Oh, now oh yeah, so yeah, you can see there's thrusters, and they are turned on when you are up in the air, and the wings goes in this flying mode, in this horizontal mode. So let me actually turn on. So see, this is what happens in the air. So with this one you take off, and when you take off you don't really need that many thrusters to go high. so I added them when they turns on in the flying mode. So how about we stop talking and start flying? And actually, can you still see? Oh yeah, you can still see through the windshield, and actually there is this block, see? Your head going through the block, so that's why you're actually able to see through the window. So yeah, now let's go and fly. And actually it's really simple and easy to fly. The roll I added to the steering, as you can see when I steer to right and left, it actually tilts as well, rolling. And alright, so how about we just take off. So with that W you just press and see it starts to take off, and you have to like press 2 rapidly to like go straight, if that makes sense. You'll see what I mean. So basically with number 2 you like rotate like this. So let's take off and see, we're going straight up, and then it's like you have to find the sweet spot to going straight. Actually I need to lower the sound. I hope I lowered the recording sound as well. I haven't actually recorded creations with thrusters for a while. So yeah, see, would be actually cool if you could find like a sweet spot where you can leave them. Actually I thought about it, and no, like this. Let's go back. And this also how you steer. Actually I forget which I need. Oh, and I'm really close to the wall. Let's actually go a little bit lower. Let's go a little bit lower so I can show how you can steer. So yeah, basically when they are like in this flying mode, you're going down. When they are in the upward condition or upward state, it pitching up. So yeah, and with A and D you can steer to the right and left, and at the same time it also adjusts the roll. Oh, I saved it! Check out how cool it is. Let me actually zoom out. So yeah, see, when you're pressing number 2 like on and off, it's kind of fly straight. Yeah, and actually the reason why I made it. Oh, and now I lost it. Let's fall down and let's start again. And the reason why I made it, the roll and the steering on the one bearing, well, they are 2 bearings but on the same system, is just to reduce the button count, because it's not really that easy to fly with the WSD and still pressing some buttons, because 1 to 3 you can kind of reach when you are flying, but if you go like to 4 and 5, well, you know what I mean, it's really hard to reach other keys. So let's try to get in one more time. Now let's take off again. So let's arm the systems, and actually these lights, they are to indicate that the systems is on and you are ready to take off. Actually, let's close the doors and let's just take off. So see, it takes off really nicely when you control it. And now when you turn, it also kinda rolls, and the only issue is that when you turn you kinda roll, but then to save it you kinda turn to the same direction, because oh, how I managed to go sideways, and now again I lost it. Alright, let's actually stop on this top of the hill. Yeah, what I was trying to say is when you like a turn and then you try to correct it, it still will correct to the same direction. It's not tricky. Well, it is tricky, but it's also really simple when you get used to it. So let's try one more time, and then I will leave you guys. So let's get in. Close the doors. Actually, if you're watching this on the Saturday evening, I might doing a live stream right now, or I'll do a bit later, so you can stick around. Maybe I'll do today Saturday, maybe I'll do this evening, or maybe tomorrow's evening. And also, if you didn't knew, I'm doing Conan Exiles game giveaway when I'll hit 2000 subscribers. As you can see, I already got 1800 subscribers today, which is really awesome. It happened right before I record this video, which is really cool. And now I just flip it because I was controlling too slow and not because I was talking. So yeah, if you want, get free copy of Conan Exiles and I hit 2000 subscribers, you can just simply follow me on the Twitter, subscribe, and of course leave a like to some of my Conan Exiles videos. And that's how you can participate in the giveaway. Alright, I guess that's all for this short video. I hope it was short because the creation was really small. So thank you for watching, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next videos. Bye.